Hey folks, I am back from lunch. Hey Breezy, hi Grid Monkey, how you doing? Still working on the kind of cap of this mountain entrance. It was just some instant noodles, but that's cool too. Yeah, just working on this capstone. If you want to call it roof. Not much of a roof because it's more decorative than it is providing cover, but I suppose it does a little bit here. Oh, you're gonna go play some Animal Crossing? Rub it in my face, why don't you? I want to play cute game. Way down to here, huh? You do. I see. I can't, so CB, I do not have the funds for a Switch. Or Animal Crossing for that matter, but I need the Switch to play Animal Crossing in the first place. If that was not self-evident. Is that good? I think that's good. Hey, hey! I don't know about... Yeah, probably bloated is the right word. I don't mind them though. Hello, Drifter. Thank you, Noctis. Hello. Oh, this guy is taking his time. Please. Be gone, sir. There we go. No, not a monkey. That is a drifter. Which are... This game's kind of like, I guess, zombies. Except they run from you when you attack them. They're a little bit smarter than zombies. Should be enough. Yeah, apparently through quarantine, Switches have just kind of gone flying off the shelves, huh? I'm amazed that that actually happened, to be honest, because I feel like if people were going to have a Switch, they would already have one, and it wouldn't just be for the sake of quarantine that people would get one, but I guess I was wrong. Right. I guess I'm just surprised that people didn't already have enough home entertainment stuff. You know what I mean? Like some people who would normally be at work, whether the stuff they had at home already wasn't enough, or I mean, I'm not saying they shouldn't be, but just saying I'm surprised is all. I want to have a look at this at a distance. I'm also going to go into cheat mode because I accidentally broke my lantern. We're going to remake the lantern. Light. Candle. Quartz. And specifically I broke it in creative mode, which is why I'm fixing it in creative mode. So, upper clear quartz, and that would be a normal lantern. Gold lined. I actually don't know how to check the player list. So I couldn't tell you if Valenman's online right now or Nerevar. No, is the answer. Alright, folks, so I thought my mother dearest, was watching at 11 in the first half of the stream, but I found out at lunchtime she was not, but she's promised me she's watching now. So, say hi to Mum Rax, everyone. This is the first time... Oh, that looks great. And this is the first time that my mum has seen my streaming in general. Yep, better put those pants on, Cersei B. She's looking out for our best behaviour. She told me on the phone that she was doing great. She had a ride on the bicycle this morning. On her bicycle. Her and my dad are staying nice and quarantined. Actually really happy with how this entrance is coming out. Like, though, can't jazz these pillars up a little more. Frame. Call it a frame. She unfortunately doesn't have an account. I'll try and get her set up with that at some point so she can say hi back, but I'm sure she is saying hi. Or she probably just has a big grin on her face. Need to get rid of this little dirt line. Otherwise it's looking good. Yeah, it does need some vines, huh? I had some problems with putting some ladders on chiseled blocks, so I don't know whether vines will connect with chiseled blocks, but if I can, I would like to hang it from like the edge of the roof. I don't know, Nerevar, because the server's on 0.11, not 0.13, so I probably wouldn't be able to check. Oh yeah, you can totally collect and place vines, Nightcast. You can put it on Discord, but I won't be able to check right now. I do have some vine somewhere. Oh, it's probably back at the old base. Well, off I go then, I guess. Well, the sun is up. Barely. Sprint across the fields. It needs a lot more tools. I mean, you can definitely get things done with the current one, Nerevar, but like, since we're used to chisels and bits, it feels very, like it's lacking many features. For example, like, sorry, random block, but this is the only tools you have. 1x1, 2x2, 4x4, 8x8. There's no like line. There is rotate and flip. There is set name, but there's no like line, or you also can't mix blocks, so you can't like have half wood and half stone. You can place bits back when you screw up, absolutely. Once a block is converted to a chiselable block, there's no like voxels as an item, so you can just add and remove as you like as long as that block exists. Copy would be huge. Yeah, you can't mix right now. It is in the works though. Yeah, it's kind of like sculpting, but you can add Nerevar, so you don't... Any like act you've made is not permanent. It's just right click is remove, left click is add. But only the same block. As you can see, there's vines forever around here, so I may as well grab some. Stock up. Only got one tip though. Give more tip. Go for it. So this is actually a chiseled block here, so I can show you. If I do 4x4, I can add, sorry, it's add with right click, remove with left. Hey, you TTFT cuts, how you doing? Oh, old base. A gold lantern with gold lining that Infern made. Yes, with stuff that I still need to take across, but haven't found a reason to. Oh, did I convert it all into rope for some reason? I must have. That's unfortunate. You know what? I am going to take this with me though. Thanks, Neptune. That's actually the old base. Wait till you see the new one, which you probably won't be able to see because it's nighttime. And it's going to take us a while to get back there. Oh, cuts. That sucks, dude. You're not a victim of the current pandemic, are you? Oh, dude, that's horrible. I'm sorry. And very slowly wander on back, pulling this giant chest of goodies. But you know what, actually, hang on. I probably have enough room. I don't need to... Yeah, exactly. Exactly. No having to haul. Ah, yeah. Gotta keep that schedule regular, dude. No pressure for Tuesday, yeah? I can always find something else to do. Hey, you never know. You might be a very skilled leg player of the Grim Dawn. It's a YouTuber slash streamer that I used to watch called Rockley Smiles, and he beat Super Meat Boy. I think he 100%ed it, or either I don't know whether it's that fantastical, but he beat Super Meat Boy with just his feet. He did a feet stream. Mad indeed. That's quite the feat. Stop, banned, cancelled, not allowed. There's something very satisfying about beating games with a control scheme that it just wasn't meant to be played with. I actually think he did call it Super Feet Boy, yeah. Seems like I should just be eating vegetables directly. I very specifically got out the veggies I did so that I could eat a bunch of them. Or got the meals out that I did so I could eat them and get veggie up, but not been going up as much as quite as much as I'd like. So we're gonna eat a bunch of raw turnips. Oh yeah, Kiwi? Who's that? Hi, Mum. You found out how to make a account, huh? Oh no, everyone hide. Now I've got to wonder if you were here for when I got everyone to shout you out. Oh, looks like we can't attach vines to this. Oh, thank you, Cersei B. If not there, where? Oh, it's just a little dotted around the place, wouldn't it hurt? Don't think I can attach it to that. Could to the side here. Sure, that'll do for now. That'll give us an idea of how that's going to look if we get a bunch more. Oh, and thank you again, Crunkspleen, for your resubscription. I really, really appreciate it. Ooh, I hear mini bees. How's the bees doing anyway? Populated. These two aren't, though. You need to grow up big and strong. Swarm to these other skeps. How flax doing? Getting there. Could be quicker. Onions. Turnips. Ooh, turnips are ready. How do you mean, Nerva? You mean... I mean, my turnips are ready. Enjoy, Cersei B. I'm thoroughly jealous of the Animal Crossing players at the moment. Oh, this is just kind of a little bit... I mean, you can see it from spawn. You can see it from the village teleporter, that is. You've been locked out. How'd you get locked out? Dad asleep. Yep, Rorax mum is me mum. She's come to visit the stream. She's also apparently been locked out of the house. So she's also typing very, very slowly on the phone, but that's cool. We respect that here. Well, if we do something like this, we should be able to see how things are going if we travel in the dark a bit. Dang day and night cycle getting in the way of my creativity. I will not be stopped. I think. Don't worry, chat, if you can't see anything, neither can I. There we go. Alright. Yeah, the vines are a good touch, just needs more of them, really. Like a lot more. Excuse me, Drifter. Pick off, sir. Oh, trust me, there's been a lot of stress with my gaming habits and growing up with my parents, but I think these days they're starting to understand that I'm an accomplished woman. And that my gaming bug didn't actually destroy my life. But they're both very, very outdoorsy people, so... My mum keeps a beautiful garden. And my dad likes to do sports. Lots and lots of sports. How do you mean it, Tommy? I think it's more, she turns into a proud and interested mum during quarantine. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Had I not, hang on. yeah, one of the stories I like to tell the most, Atomic, is about how you can threw a torch down a huge mine shaft and it lit up all the way down. Let's do a similar experiment and throw it off the side of the mountain. Exactly. Exactly, Atomic. That's my entire point. Some of this stuff is so simple, but makes all the difference. Let's do that again, except from a bit further over so it doesn't get stuck on the side of the hill. Do it from this side. Whoosh. There's even larger, like, falls down once you're spelunking and stuff, and it just goes all the way down until it disappears. Now, a little bit of organization will go a long way here. This is all granite rock. What is that? This will be granite rock. Storage. And feed that in there, and I did. I mean, it's just a bit of language, Feral, like, at the end of the day. Java wasn't meant to do what Mojang is making it do, and it shows. Like using Shockwave for your like modern interfaces. What to do here is throw out the extra, or at least top up the rest and then throw out the extra. Oh, hey, Preach, thanks for the host. Shift U. Okay, well. We'll just yeet it out the old-fashioned way. I mean, that's probably exactly how it's going to happen too. Let's be honest. I'll be emptying some container I no longer need and they'll get smacked in the face by it. Yeah, this can be my trash pit instead. Yeah, no, that makes sense, Preacher. Nearly called you Atomic. Rams do wander, and if they wander over and you happen to be standing somewhere where their children are, they'll murder you. They'll murder you dead. It's me again. How dare I? Who do I think I am? That log's facing the wrong way, but we'll fix that in post. Same with that one. Same with all three of these, actually. Holy... Excuse me. Logs. Much better. Hey, must have done something to annoy it. Rams don't attack unless, you know, provoked. Maybe didn't like the cut of your jib, Preacher. Maybe didn't like the cut of your jib. Maybe didn't like charcoal. Wanted to get rid of this anti-environmental preacher guy. Does not have the best interests of nature in heart. That's granite. You can be shale. You can be conglomerate. Means if you're gonna be... Well, actually. You can go in here. For now. He told you what? Yeah, it's a propane enthusiast ram. That's exactly who it was. Did I do that? No, I didn't do that with understairs. I ought to do that with these understairs. And the limestone needs to be in its own dang place because it's well, it can be used as stone. It shouldn't. be used for lime production type things. Oh, it's Rorschach's mum. Hi, Mum. I think she's struggling. Hang on, chat. Hang on. Sorry, just had to actually directly call her. I was worried she was locked out of the house. That's not what she meant. That actually fits quite well, hilariously enough. I'm very surprised. Anyway, my mum's finally got control over her account, so third time's the charm. Hi, Mom Rex. Well, my name is Rosie. Rosie the Riveter. Eh? Eh? Actually, Nirva, these are all the same emote. They're just combining it with the free stuff. You could probably even put a beard on me if you wanted. Just put that there. Speaking of which, these should actually be moved. He shall not be moved. Yes, you will. Yeah, there's like an orange beard, isn't there? There's one of the ones you can modify an emote with. That temporal storm getting to work, absolutely. Yeah, you did good, Dark Preacher. Thank you so much. Now, got chests in all the right places. Now I just need to move things around. So this is where I'm keeping conglomerate, shale, granite, rock bits. What other kinds of stone might I like to use in this build? I am going to... No, I don't need to do that. I can just use the guidebook. Stone? Cobble? I might like to use chert. And I might like to use sandstone. And I might like to use peridotite. So 1, 2, 3. Here is where I'm going to put me dirt. That's where me dirt's going to live. If it doesn't menace with stripes and microline, what is even the point? So true. That's a dwarf fortress for anyone not in the know. 1, 2, 3, dirt. Right. Where's it? Where's it going? Excuse you. Oh, I must have had those open. Close. There we go. Dirt chest. I really do need to light up back here. I might have to manually craft another lantern. I'm so glad y'all are having fun with the new, wait, no, I don't need you. With the new emote. Yeah, well, they're 100% focused on the Steam Dwarf Fortress port now, aren't they? EverQuest at release, wow. That's high praise. Mini Rorax, such Rorax, cool. Oh, I'm getting hungry. Time to have my red meat stew with boiled onions and carrots. Or more of it anyway. All the major food groups. Sorry for those who I just made your mouth water because this is quarantine food times. And you're living off packet noodles. Troop waffles. I've been very proud of myself during quarantine. I made myself a really good enchilada mix with some leftover chicken I had in the freezer and some onions and some canned beans. I had plenty of nice soft tortillas, so that lasted quite a while. It's shopping day tomorrow, so I get to replenish and stock up on things, hopefully. Although I have heard that supermarkets are still out of things, so people are still hoarding even though we're now in the middle of quarantine. Oh, I love cheese puffs though. Cheese puffs are brilliant. I'm terrible at baking though. For some reason the like exact nature of baking always gets me. Oh yeah, I love the metalworking in this game, Gadget Girl. Oh, the hammer totally can, but my hammer is currently not hooked up to anything. So there's no way I can get it to make plates for me now without putting in extra effort. So I just decided to make it by hand instead. Right, will I be able to hang you there? I don't think I can, because you are a top half block. If we are sneaky... actually, I wonder. I do. Where am I looking in? Why am I looking there, not where? Where am I looking in there? Plank. Make stair. Couple should do for what I'm doing right now. Will you hang off this? No. You won't. Will you hang off this? No, you won't. I think then we just hang the lamps off there. That will do. So no drifters should spawn back here anymore. Which is great. And we can see what we're doing. F7 to show light level, yes. Yeah, you're right, this should be one higher. Yeah, that's better. We've got the two on the ceiling there. All three of these lanterns have been handcrafted, which is silly. I really should get that health hammer up and running. I am one stair short. Nope, uses the same amount, but it automates it. And trust me, you want to automate it. Something I would like to do with this is put railings on either side of the stairs using chisel. Maybe, I don't know, tuck either side in by 8 boxes. Let's see if we can actually do that with stair blocks. We should be able to do. They're just like a simple... Yep, certainly can. Yeah, I definitely think so. Yeah, well, this pattern is working in my favor with it changing like this, but there can be situations where it certainly doesn't work in your favor. It just kind of defaults to, like... Because a chiseled block is just a default block with a name which it's taken from the block it came from and the texture applied to it. But it doesn't inherit any of the other stuff from the block, so... But we're getting a nice looking stairway up and running here. Storeroom will be aesthetic and functional, because that's how I do. Oh, they absolutely are a health and safety nightmare right now. They will have railings, don't you worry. In fact, I wonder. Yep, no worries. But I'm gonna have to add other blocks here that I will then chisel in return. How far apart do I want the railing anyway? Have one in the middle, like here. Or would I just go to the next one? Oh. The K-pop block laying around, a pine. I am totally out of K-pop. Never thought I'd see the day. We can use pine for now. Just replace it later. We place this pine block here. Chisel it. See you, Mum. Thank you so much for dropping in. Have a great day. So there. Now we can actually see. Should I go with more supports or less supports? Yes, you absolutely can, Sirius. Yeah. So every 2. Every 1 full block. Yeah. Right. Every 1 full block it's gonna be then. So we'll break you. We'll yeet you into the pit of trash, because we didn't want to keep you anyway, because you're pine and not K-Poc. Get out of here, filth. Oh, there's exact wrong one. I appreciate Vintage Story also has a longer reach. Default longer reach than Minecraft. It makes it so much better for being creative. Just saying. Yeah, so our headstone gets sucked, exactly. Right, that should give us a reasonable idea of how that's gonna flow. And it will eventually be less of a health and safety hazard. Oh, preach. So easy to get swept away. That's why I was really strict with my schedule. Because I'm bad at schedules as it is, so I'm like, okay, I've got to take my hour break, even if I'm feeling it, you know? And I've got to take my Sunday off. Okay, my vegetable is totally dealt with. Right. Saf is good people. Right, it's K-Poc hunting time. That's right, we have to hunt and stalk the K-Poc. It lurks in the jungles. And I'm actually going to take an empty chest with me if I can manage it. That's the reverse of empty. You empty? No. You empty? No. You empty? No. I know you were empty, so we'll take you. Actually, I think I have a basket on my back. I do. Get out of here, basket. You are not big enough. Someone made the joke earlier in the stream. They preferred J-Poc. Oh, it was Serious Creeper. Of course it was. Serious is very, very spry. If the jokes are bad, it's probably you. I don't know. In this channel, bad jokes are good jokes. This is the upside down here. That being said, bad taste jokes are still bad taste jokes. Toll's gonna game the system. Gotta get that vitamin A. How'd that actually do for our fruit? Not bad. Actually, not bad. Turns out the way that you game the nutrition game is that you have many low saturation meals of that particular category. Oof. Creature, oof. That in itself was a dad joke. A dad joke about dad jokes. It's getting meta in here. Mighty K-Pop? Definitely a Mighty K-Pop. Okay, time to ruin an axe. Let's do it. It's axe ruining time. They're great. They're grand. They're dad jokes. Yep. So this is why we bought a chest. Because the game doesn't quite understand how to deal with great K-pop. And because there's too much of it. There is just too much of it. There is a canopy still up there. Can't tell if you can see that on Twitch. I don't think you can, but there is a canopy that's still up there. I'm gonna yeet that into the stratosphere. We are just gonna stack you all up. It's probably why he wasn't a Joker. He was probably embarrassed that his great-granddad was a jester. I mean, if you ask me, it's pretty sexist that dad jokes are called dad jokes. I'm kidding. They can take the blame all they want. Yeah, there's the canopy, still intact. Non-binary parent jokes. We must do our due diligence to make sure there's no floating trees. It's our responsibility as players on the server. Leave no tree floating. This is ancient etiquette put forth by an ancient game called Minecraft. But we are strong and responsible, so we do our work. We lift. Ah, heck. Well. Should have been holding shift. That's gonna be a lot of healing. I've been cheating too much. I forgot gravity existed. I'm basically rebuilding the tree at this point. Not wrong. This Iron Axe was brand new at the start of this stream. Or Iron Axe. Honestly. That's another great K-Park right in front of me, so I'm not gonna go any further in that direction, but I will you out. Oh, nights, cats. Have a good sleep. I hope you get better soon. So true, Sir CB. These are the tenets by which we live. Lo, and there was UFO tree. And he said, UFO tree cannot stand. UFO tree cannot float. Alright, those leaves are going to decay on their own. I feel happy that I have accomplished this. Let's do one last look up. Looks like we got all the logs. Nice. I want only your most potent floaty trees. Get out of here, sticks. Get out of here, granite. How did a pile of granite get in my inventory? Who knows? Out of here, K-Pock, briefly, because I need to move that K-Pock. Then unequip the lantern and remove this K-Pock. And pick up this and then put it on my back. And then pick up the K-Pock. Yeah, we did it. Wait. Nope. There we go. We did it. Mostly. There's a couple of bits I won't be able to pick up, but we stole an entire Great K-Pock. The great beast has been slain. The heist was accomplished. Yeah, how am I holding this chest now? Yeah, don't you see? It's on my back. There is an entire tree in my backpack. Yeah, copy girls mod. You're damn right, Serious Creeper needs hands. We're just gonna jam our elbows in the ladder rungs as we go up. Oh, I like that, Tolls. The Great K-Pop Caper. Yeah, it isn't. Well, it's not affecting my fruit because my hunger was full. That's why. Let's take some berries back for our hard work. I like blueberries in particular. Which, by the way, if I ever make it to a con one day, and hopefully I will, you get me a bag of fresh blueberries, I will be your best friend. Aw, Fibs. You don't like blueberries? Oh, no, that's Serious Keeper. Never mind. Oh, that's exactly how I get them here too, Jen. And, you know, be gone within probably about half an hour. One little punnet. Oh, freshly picked. Oh, wow. Yes, please. Straight from the tree. Hell yeah. Tree? Bush. Straight from the bush. Come on, brain. It's not that hard. I mean, it is a tree. Technically speaking, right? Like any bush is technically a tree? Bushes are just really small trees, right? Am I wrong? Oh, please, Fib, don't mind Sirius. Sirius is just a, you know, just one small portion of this fine community. Yeah, so I wonder, arboreally speaking, what is the botanic classification, I guess? You know what I'm saying? It's very tricky. It's very tricky. Now we're gonna do this, because I need some more chests. And we have plenty of wood now. Well, we already had plenty of wood, but you know what I'm saying. Bushes don't like ladles. Bushes have a got a bit of a Napoleon complex. They don't like being lumped in with trees because trees have always bullied them. Have you ever thought of this though? Okay, you ready? Trees are just really, really slow moving tentacles. Sticking up out of the earth. Well, now you can't unthink it, so there you go. Hope I helped. Hope I helped. I think the banister ought to be like, basically my elbow here is meeting that line. I think that should be the top of the banister. What do you reckon? That makes sense? Or should it be like just under? Halfway? Spot 1, spot 2. Spot 1. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. Here we go. Spot 1 it is. Don't forget to leave roof for the chiseled stair lift chair. Yeah, true. I could be an old lady and go, "Nyeh." How many 2x2s is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I did count that right. 1, 2, 7, 8, 9, 10. Of course that would be in the same spot. Why wouldn't it be in the same spot? Brain, come on. Me having to compete with my brain. My brand! Alright, Sirius, thank you so much for dropping in as always. Work well. Okay, so there's the Earth. And then I suppose we're just gonna do like boop, boop, fill that, do that all the way up. No? Huh. There's a block here. Okay. That's fine. We'll do that. It's gonna be not much of a block left after we're done with it, but by gum, we're gonna do it. Alright. And we will obviously like mix things up and detail it a bit more and stuff, but as always we're just trying to block the shape in so that we can have it nice and ready for detailing. Yeah, there's also a couple of ways to make rope despite rope not having a reason to exist. Like there's the tree vine. Oh, they've also added linen rope. You can also make rope out of reed. Is reed? No. Cattail. Yeah, rope. Just 3 cattail. We're going to mass produce now. Because we can. I know we're going to need this as well. Now let's turn these all into chiselable blocks. Boop, boop, boop. Right. Get out the big guns. Yeah, no, it's something you have to turn on via command. Which is another reason which it plainly points out that it's a work in progress function, so... Maybe they did actually turn it on by default recently. I couldn't actually say. Rorax P hacks on it, true. I learn from the best. Ooh, I've hit the limit of my range right there. Alright, Atomic, have a good lunch. Excuse you? I was having some berries. Where the heck did you even come from? Be gone, sir. I'm not even gonna carve you. Oh, my nutrition is so good. I'm like somebody who is watching their macros and their micros. That's how it's said, right? All right, so. So anything above that line, I now know that I can just trim off. Ah. Why isn't... Oh, that's right. Okay. I don't know why that was screwing with my brain so much, but it was. It's like scoring a line on something you're about to make a cut on. My only problem with VS Marble is it's so dang hard to find. I've still not seen any natural marble in my game, or in any of my games. Not on the server, not in single player. Someone gave me a seed to look at that had marble. I never ended up checking the seed. I believe them though. Now, can get away with scoring these. Those two. So, like, off. That one though. Found in slate and phyllite. Well, there's plenty of slate around here. So there's an idea of how rare it is that I have the environment for it, but still can't find it. And don't get me wrong, I actually think it should be that rare. Because then it's like a commodity that a player has on a server or something like that, like Silk Road style. I'm glad it doesn't sound like that to me, Maury. As you say, clicking their tongue, and then that just reminds me of that one movie with the little girl. That extremely good horror. I'm so glad he went full nerd. I wish more games went full nerd, but that's just me. I'm, you know, I really like my simmy stuff. As long as it's still, you know, enjoyable. And not fake sim either, like Hand Simulator or something like that. Like actually attempting to gamify but still have a certain amount of complexity to it. How I had so many hours in Dwarf Fortress in the first place. Back when. Great. What? I've missed something here. Here it is. Okay. That seems like it. Okay, now we can start working on a little more detail. As you can see, in the middle of mass producing this, I decided to stick the banister out one from the, whatever you would call these, the struts, I guess. Do wanna this with these though? Otherwise they just kind of don't look like they're held on by much at all. Ag. Well, I won't need these ones. All these ones. That one. I certainly won't need all that. All that. Yeah, that's right. I just used 2 whole blocks for this tiny little bit. Hmm. You gotta chisel what you gotta chisel, it's true. Yeah, Mari, unfortunately they would. Would be nice though, it really would. Would. Haha, we're working with wood. Hi, I'm Joel. How you doing? Hope things are well. No. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Sit on the dang floor. Everybody do dinosaur. Yep, just sheltering in place, doing the whole quarantine business for a few weeks here. This is all very normal for me. Although I plan to try and change that this year, it's one of my goals. Get out of the house a bit more. But otherwise good. Nice, I like that. Okay. Okay. We might actually even go to 1 voxel. Bum bum bum. Nah. Oh, I'm getting so twisted up here. 2 by 2. Sit on the ground. What? No, 1 by 1. Well, as much as I'd love to put a potted plant here or something, a little too much of a it's just a warehouse, this location, so I mean some people probably decorate their warehouses, but not I. Try something else here. What if we did that? What if we did that? I think that works wonderfully, actually. Yes, there's no, exactly. Exactly. is the exact issue. I am 0.2 points away from 25 health. Just a little more fruit. But that is probably the most perfect my nutrition has been in this game thus far. I mean, I could do more on these, I think, but I think because it is a warehouse, I'm just going to leave them like that, and I'll do the other set of railing next stream. I guess in the interim, though, I could do this for these stairs in preparation. That's not going to break the concentration bank. Good, you come in here. Ignoring that side, looks good. Yeah, alright. I've been working on becoming a functioning member of society for years now. And I was doing some real good progress, let me tell you. And then this whole corona happened. I really don't even like that bear very much. But psh. I'm a functioning member of Twitch Society. Be perfectly honest with you though, I don't like beer very much to begin with. I'm more of a spirits person. Gin in particular. Which I didn't learn until recently is just better vodka. Like the same process and everything, except it's done with juniper, generally speaking. Ah. It doesn't seem so reasonable now. It's a very small gap. So this is week 5, I think, Preacher, and I want to say that, like, it has been a blast. I should have done it way earlier. Consistency has been easier than it ever has been. Like, the only reason I didn't do a couple of streams recently was because I had hurt my neck, right? Like, nothing mental has gotten in the way of me doing streams. It's been amazing like that. Yeah, it's either cut the banister to about back here, like where I'm going up and down with my cursor, or remove this pillar on the second floor to there. But then you're still kind of snaking around, you know? You're like, very exaggerated version of it, but yeah. Oh, thank you so much for the... okay, brain, hang on. Let's try that again. Thank you so much for the follow. Wow! Thank you so much for the follow, Swiftbore. Oh, hey, that's very convenient, actually. Yeah, I think that's better. And then this doesn't seem so tight. Well, honestly, I was probably going to cut this back a bit and or readjust it somehow and make it look like a bit of a pulley lift. Since this section is a unique size. Oh, hey, Wolfpaper. How you doing? But you're right, Joel. Might need that sign nonetheless. Thank you so much for coming by, Tolls. Have a great night. Apparently, I might end the stream early. My brain is breaking down. We have done a lot today, though. We have done a heck of a lot today. Too much chiseling, yeah. Enchilada? Carbonara. It rhymes. Oh, carbonara. You burnt. Oh, Atomic. How could you? Your delicious lunch is ruined. But yeah, storage room looking good. And we didn't just do the storage room either. We did, oh, it's nighttime. Hang on. We'll lighten things up for TV. Hang on. Use gold lanterns. So I don't destroy my copper one like I did last time. Boop. And a boot. And a boat, and a boat, and fly over here and look back. We did a very cool entrance. Looks even better from the correct angle. Like all these places tend to look better from the correct angle, rather than a what do you call it? Orthodontic? Oh, thank you so much for the subscription, Fibble. Orthoscopic, thank you, Joel. Actually, I think it's orthogonal, now that I think about it. So we did that too. Hang on. Hang on. Must dispose of this very cheaty gold lantern. Baka. Climb up this side. I want to get rid of that little dirt line that's up there. Yes, I know it only has to be every other one. Or anyone says anything. No! How dare you? Oh, load runner. Oh my god. I was just slapped in the face with retrospective. Hey. Listen, I don't know where you guys are still spawning in here. Maybe here? Like when across the room? Yeah, you can kind of see the darkness. You can see the darkness. Well, they can't get into my pantry. It's all locked up. They don't know how to dig. They haven't discovered the power yet. Are you telling me that having 4 lanterns in here isn't enough? They need to be gold or silver lined at this point. Yeah, we'll put this lantern right in the dead center. This iron lantern should be repurposed elsewhere. Oh, I forgot to do these. Excuse me, princess. Alright, one last thing to check on before I knock the stream off early a little bit is we're gonna go check on the flax. You're absolutely correct, Gadget Girl. A chain would be nice, actually. I think they would look really good. There is a chandelier, but that too would need a chain to hang off. Make chandeliers. Chandelier? A lair? How was I spelling it? Yeah. Drops when broken, so you can only find it. Yeah, rope's not usable at the moment. Could do fences. That's a point. And maybe if I used age fence, it would look a little bit like metal. But all of these have population in them now, so next time I log in there'll be new beeswax. How you doing, Flax? That one literally staged up while I looked at it, which is neat. All these will be ready by the time I get back on. The onions are mature. Mature onions. Watching grass grow the stream. True. But having a full harvest of flax will be good because that'll be at least a small windmill worth of flax for the Hellhammer. With Feral, nice. Nice. Oh, this windmill is going. Pity I don't have anything I really want to turn into flour right now. How fast is the wind at the moment? It's not even that fast. Heck. It could go up another 7 points. Well, 6.5. Funyun flour. Man, Americans talk about how good Funyuns are. I have no idea. I wish I did. Oh, that's spoiled. Alright, well. Fresh for 1 year. Fresh for 97 days. Put that in there so we get 64 rot out of it. Let's eat a little bread. Oh, I knew what you were saying, Joel, don't worry. I just ran with it for the Funyun joke. But I think that's where we're going to wrap things up, folks. Records an hour early, but hey, I got a lot done, so I think I deserve just a little knock off early. Besides, now we can probably raid someone who's still on, since I'm usually the one that gets raided around now. Let's take a look at who is on next. Yes, that's a joke for all you old ones. Darkvan's on next. Oh, Ferg is on? Okay, I'm not following Ferg like a dummy. Let's send you to Fergcraft then. Go say hi to Ferg for me. Show him our cool new emote. And give him some love from me, huh? And everyone have a wonderful time zone. Bye!